Good morning, grade 10 at Mujtama Private School. Welcome back. Our lesson today is Orientation 2, Idioms. First of all, let's start with our school vision. To prepare creative, well-educated students who are able to establish civilized, aware, resilient society, stick to the authentic morals and values, in addition to using the modern technology. Our value for this month is innovation, and for this week is tolerance. Let's identify our objectives for this lesson. 1. A story called the use of some idioms in context with help of few examples. 2. To infer meanings of 6 idioms related to feelings, mood, through context. And 3. To examine 6 sentences to choose suitable idioms. Activity 1. Look at the pictures and read the expressions. It's raining cats and dogs. For example, it's been raining cats and dogs for almost 30 minutes. The question is, does it mean that literally it is raining cats and dogs? Of course not. It has another meaning. It's raining heavily. Look at this picture and this expression, a piece of cake. Example, they said the test would be difficult, but it was a piece of cake. And that means when you say something is very easy. Cost, an arm and a leg. His new car cost him an arm and a leg. Does it mean that he lost his leg and arm for buying a new car? Of course not. It means to be very expensive. His new car, is very expensive. So what are these expressions called? Of course, yeah, great. Idioms. What are idioms? An idiom is a group of words whose meaning is different from the meanings of the individual word. Choose the correct meaning of the idioms. As fresh as a daisy. What does it mean? You are full of energy, or you are very young, or you are new at somewhere. Yes, exactly. It means you are full of energy. Hold your horses means ride the horse, stop your car, to be patient. Correct, dear. It means to be patient. On cloud nine means be very happy or excited, to be confused, to be on the net floor. Yes, exactly. It means you are very happy and excited. Good. Now, write 3 to 4 idioms you have learned in your notebook. Activity 2. Read the sentences below. What do the idioms in bold express? 1. When I realized I had introduced my boss with a wrong name, I went to read as a beetroot. 2. Linda couldn't believe her eyes when she waved at the monkey and it waved back. 3. My neighbor keeps throwing rubbish in my garden and it's driving me up the wall. 4. I didn't enter the competition because I wasn't prepared and I knew I would make a fool of myself. 5. When the phone rang in the middle of the night, I nearly jumped out my skin. 6. I fell flat on my face in the middle of the square. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. All of these expressions and idioms are related to the feelings or the mood. You can choose between these three feelings: annoyed, embarrassed, or shocked. Number 1. When I realized I had introduced my boss with a wrong name, I went red as a beetroot. I went red as a beetroot means you were impressed. 2. Linda couldn't believe her eyes when she waved at the monkey and it waved back. Couldn't believe eyes means shocked. My neighbor keeps throwing rubbish in my garden and it's driving me up the wall. Driving me up the wall means to be annoyed. 4. I didn't enter the competition because I wasn't prepared and knew I would make a fool of myself. Make a fool of myself makes you feel embarrassed. And 5. When the phone rang in the middle of the night, I nearly jumped out of my skin. Of course, that means you are shocked. 6. I fell flat on my face in the middle of the square. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. That means the feeling of embarrassment that you are embarrassed. Okay, now fill in the blanks with the idioms. Read the 6 sentences very well. Fill the gaps with suitable idioms, then come back to me to check your answers. One. I couldn't believe my eyes when my parents bought me a new car. 2. My project is incomplete, and I know I would make a fool of myself if I presented. 3. When she realized that it was her mistake, she went red as a beetroot. 4. When I was walking to my car, a huge rat ran out in front of me and I nearly jumped out of my skin. 5. It was so embarrassing when I tripped down the stairs in front of everyone. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. Finally, 6. I will quit my job because my boss is driving me up the wall every time I go to work. Now, dear students, choose any 3 idioms and write sentences in your notebook. And now we have finished our lesson today. Thank you for your listening and see you next lesson, inshallah.